Hello everyone. This course is BUS ML 1747 Analytics for Macro Marketing Data, and this is the video for exercise 12, Trendspotting. Trendspotting is kind of market sensing activities. Recent advances in online communication, marketers now face tons of data where they can catch up or expect what is and what will be the mainstream of consumer need, want, and demand. There are two types of trend spotting, qualitative versus quantitative way. Qualitative trend spotting is coming through everyday life to discover path-breaking shift in consumer interests, which may lead to revolutionary reshaping of the marketplace. Whereas quantitative trend spotting is relying on social media to track the trend lines of longitudinal measures, which allows for uncovering what's currently going on in the marketplace. This article focuses on the quantitative trend spotting. The authors use dynamic factor analysis, DFA in short, to extract latent common trends of observed time series data. They also propose an extension of the standard DFA model to distinguish seasonal factors from non-seasonal factors. They applied the analysis method to Google Trends data of vehicle search queries. Dynamic factor model is basically a system of equations that share one or several explanatory variables with each other. For example, suppose that there are three indicators, y1 through y3, with one common factor, f. Then, those indicators come from the common factor, so they may have different intercepts, b1, b2, and b3, and different errors, epsilon 1, epsilon 2, and epsilon 3. But each of them has an additive term of the common factor with the indicator-specific multiplier L1, L2, and L3. Those multipliers are called factor loadings. And this figure presents the GT time series data for some automotive brands. And can you find common trends? I found in Hummer, Jaguar, and Isuzu a strong downward trend over time. Maybe it is a common trend and there could be some more. The model found several common factors, and this figure displays some of those factors. Black curve is the trend of the factor extracted from all data points, and gray curve is the trend predicted 6 months before each time point. There are some differences between two curves, but overall, trend prediction looks working well. For validation purpose, the authors measured fitting and predictive performance for the search queries. As you can see, the fitting performance looks good, but predictive performance looks poor for some makes. But the predictions looks catching up the trend. One of the valuable information we can get from this analysis is the information about potential antecedents of the common trend. The authors related trends to some economic indicators, including unemployment rate and gas prices. And the results show some possibility to predict the search trend from economic indicators. Now it's your turn. There is a step-by-step instruction of analysis in R with the actual data. Then enjoy!